Ready to take a hike but don't know where to go?
Stay tuned to find out. Hey, what's happening today, everybody? I'm Hal Cone.
And I'm Chris Cone.
We are realtors in the Roanoke Valley here in Virginia. And if this is your first time to our channel, please make sure that you click the subscribe button. Also, click the little bell icon so that you're notified each and every time that we release a new video about living, working, and playing in the Roanoke Valley, so you don't miss a single episode.
Right. This place is so fantastic. We have folks calling us constantly saying that their friends and family want to relocate to Salem, Roanoke, and Botetourt. We love helping folks come here and telling them about what makes this place so great. So if you're thinking about moving to or living in one of these areas in Roanoke, just shoot us a text, an email, or even give us a call and we'll be happy to get that conversation started.
Boom. All right, so hiking. There's tons of access to hiking in the Roanoke Valley. And we're gonna share with you today 7 of the best places to hike. Make sure when you do start hiking, wear your bug spray to be safe as a family.
That's right. So it is really hard just to identify a few to talk about because there are so many trails all around. I mean, we're literally surrounded by mountains.
We are.
But if you want to find out more information about the trails, or just to start off, figure out if you want an easy trail for the whole family, a moderate trail to really test your abilities, or a super hard challenging trails, they're all out there. And we like to use RoanokeOutside.com. And we also use an app on my phone, which I love. It's called All Trails. So these resources are gonna guide you on the level of difficulty for the trails, the length of the trails, how to even drive to them, how to
where
get
to park.
there. Yeah, and they'll give you some tips along the way. So check those resources out before you go. And remember that you can take your furry friends typically, check ahead of time, and also make sure that they're on a leash.
Yep, there you go. All right, so the first hike we want to tell you about is within 5 minutes of downtown Roanoke. And that is at Mill Mountain Park, which is where the Roanoke Star, also known as Mill Mountain Star. So if you're adventurous, you can hike up the moderate trail, which is 3.7 miles, the Star Trail.
Right.
It goes up to the top. It's a moderate one, but you can actually hike to the top to get to Mill Mountain Park.
But it's a 500-acre parkland, and you have access to the Roanoke Star, 2 overlooks, picnic areas, lots of green space, some moderate, easy, typically.
Yeah, some easy trails up there on top of the mountain.
And then the Mill Mountain Zoo and also the Discovery Center. So this is a great place just to explore, family and friends, have a picnic lunch. It's a great place to see our valley from way up high.
Yeah, and if you want to, you can just drive up there as well.
That's right.
Or bike up there, so you don't have to take the moderate trail. You can just drive up there and enjoy time with family on the easy trail. So I want to give that little tidbit.
That's right. Hope you enjoyed.
So for our second hike, let's transition from downtown city of Roanoke out just a little bit to North Roanoke County and talk about Reed Mountain.
Yes, it's about 243 acres of mostly forested land, beautiful hikes, and it was created by Pathfinders for Greenways.
Yeah, and so when you get there, there's a loop and access to like Buzzards Rock, Summit Ridge, Boulder Point, and you've got some of the most magnificent views of the Roanoke Valley from up there once you take that hike up to the top.
Yeah, and one thing I love about hiking is you can go in as far or as little as you want to go. We used to go on this trail a lot with itty bitty little kids when they were really young, and we couldn't make it very far, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because the scenery was still so beautiful. We encourage you to check this one out.
That's right. All right, so for the third hike that we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about Poor Mountain.
Yes, and Poor Mountain is really unique because there's a Poor Mountain Natural Area Preserve, which protects this globally endangered rare shrub called the pirate bush. And there's only a handful of sites in Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina that have this. They have a great population of the pirate bush.
Yeah, and while you're there, you'll be able to take some stone stairs along the hike. You'll be able to have some scenic vistas where you can take in some amazing views, which as you climb up, you're gonna have some amazing views. They do fire ecology out there, and you've got some outstanding looks at Table mountain as well.
Yeah, so we personally have not been to Poor Mountain. As we were reading it, we were saying, hey, let's go check that out. So we're definitely going to put this one on our to-do list for the summer and fall.
That's right. All right, so our fourth hike for you guys today is going to be Sharp Top, which is off the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is part of the Peaks of Otter.
Yes, and it is gorgeous up here. And while Sharp Top is not tallest of the three mountains, it is one of the most scenic. Once you hike up the 1.5-mile trail, you'll be able to see all the other peaks.
360-degree view of all the other peaks.
Yes. It is a hard trail though, and it's about 3 miles up and back, so 3 miles total, but this is rated as a hard trail.
Yeah, and then once you're done with that, the great thing is you have some options for, you can eat there.
At Peaks of Otter Lodge.
Yep, you could also even stay there.
That's right.
You've got camping, you've got the lodge itself, which has hotel rooms. So you've got other amenities, so you could go up there and just stay for the weekend, or you could just make it a day trip.
Yeah, and there's a beautiful lake out front of the lodge. You can enjoy fishing and just recreation. We always see people just out there lounging in chairs, reading books, walking around the lake. So there's a lot of activities to do there. And there's also picnic areas that are tucked in by the stream, which are very scenic and beautiful.
Yeah, we took a whole group out there one time, didn't we?
We did, yeah. It was one of our life group from church. We just went out there and had a picnic. It's a great spot. There's lots to do at Peaks of Otter and Sharp Top hike.
Enjoy. All right, so we're going to talk about the final 3 hikes here, are what we call are part of the Triple Crown for views and hikes here in this part of Virginia.
Yes, they are spectacular. And the Triple Crown consists of Dragon's Tooth, Tinker Cliffs, and McAfee's Knob, which you're probably most familiar with. These 3 make up the Triple Crown. So let's go into Dragon's Tooth. This is a really unique geological feature with rock outcrops throughout the whole hike. I remember when I was hiking it, I really felt like I was rock climbing at some parts.
Yeah.
It is a very hard hike, but it is so worth it. The view at the end is just magnificent.
Yeah, so it's about 5 miles round trip, so up and back is about 5 miles. It's a very difficult, hard hike. And then, like she said, there's some outcrops that are quartzite. And as you're walking up, you actually walk up to what they call the spine of the dragon as you're going up to find the teeth.
Yeah, and so the tallest rock outcrop projects 35 feet from the surrounding rock outcroppings. So you're going to see some massive structures along the way, just stunning rock work.
And it's super convenient access for you.
It's inside the Jefferson National Forest. And with this hike and many of the others, make sure you prepare ahead of time. Take enough food, snacks, water.
Water. Hydrate.
Emergency preparations, little first aid kit. Make sure you let people know where you're going, what time you're going to go, and what time you expect to get back, and watch the weather.
We're winding down now, and we've got 2 hikes left to talk to you about. So we were talking about the Triple Crown, and we're going to talk about Tinker Cliffs this time. Now, if you want to do the Triple Crown, you could do it all in about 24 to 48 hours. It's 24 miles long to do it that way, and it would be an overnight camping, hiking trip. Or you can actually just take the family and you can do them one at a time. Those are options for you.
So you're looking at about a 6.6 mile hike. That's up and back total. And when you get to the top, scenic overview of Catawba, because it is near Newcastle. And along the way, it's going to be pretty challenging. It is a hard hike, but again, the views are worth it.
All right, so number 7. We've gotten to number 7 now, and we are going to talk about McAfee's Knob, which I'm sure you have heard of. But it is like one of the most iconic trails along the Appalachian Trail.
Yes, absolutely. If you've scanned through our area and our outdoors, I'm pretty sure you've seen a picture of McAfee's Knob. Usually there's people sitting out top of this rock outcrop overlooking this gorgeous view and the mountains all above and beyond. It is just a stunning place to go. If you want to tackle McAfee's Knob, it's about an 8-mile hike up and back, so total, and it's rated as moderate hike. You'll want to make sure you pack that water and those snacks, and you can enjoy a picnic at the top too.
Yeah.
McAfee's Knob is 3,400 feet, and it's one of the tallest mountains surrounding the Catawba Valley area. It's really beautiful and stunning, as we mentioned. But one thing to take note of is it's right on the Appalachian Trail. If you're not familiar with the Appalachian Trail, It is a mecca for hikers, and it goes all the way from Georgia to Maine. So you'll hear people just going on for little day trips, but also folks that hike the whole Appalachian Trail, Georgia to Maine. So that's a very exciting adventure you might want to check out.
Yeah, so when you're on the trail and you're seeing hikers go by, they could be from anywhere around the world, to be honest with you. So the last time we went and hiked over there, we met somebody from Europe, if I remember correctly, some people from Georgia, and so they were having an amazing time hiking the AT. So anyways, make sure you check out the Triple Crown and all 7 of the hikes that are here in the Roanoke Valley. All right, so those are 7 of the best hikes in the Roanoke Valley.
There's a ton more, like we mentioned. So one of our favorite things to do is hike, and we love exploring new trails. So we encourage you to go check them out too.
Yep, and when you come here, we can give you the additional resources, or again, like we said, RoanokeOutside.com, alltrails.com as well, are great resources if you're coming to the area to find out where you want to hike, or better yet, just give us a call.
That's right, and go take a hike.
That's right. Bye.